life may not have a purpose, but having a purpose makes you feel fulfilled. Nihilism is the modern cancer that gets in the way of purpose. Okay, so, I think this is why a lot of people look to religion for solutions to their problems. And being a fan of science, I'm not a deeply religious person, but part of science is actually quite poetic. I know Neil deGrasse Tyson talks about this. He talks about the fact that, why do you need spirituality when you're literally related to every specimen on Earth? Like, your DNA is 98% or whatever it is in common with a chimpanzee, and you have multiple ancestors living around you, and even from that, your chemical ancestors are stars. Like, the heavy elements in you, carbon, iron, they're all made from stardust. But there is definitely a disconnect where people don't have meaning anymore, because at the end of the day, like, why be a morally good person when you're just going to die anyway? Why try and write a story? Why try and make some discovery of, I don't know, some new element that's going to make people jump over buildings when you're going to die anyway, and the sun's going to engulf the earth eventually? Well, it's because we're wired to survive and reproduce. So if you almost emulate meaning in your life, convince yourself, even though you know there's not really any inherent meaning, you will be happier. You'll be more fulfilled. So for me, writing music is probably one of the things I find fulfilling, and I feel it has meaning, because maybe someone will listen to it and, I don't know, relax, or find it easier to study, or they might relate to the lyrics or something like that. But really, at the end of the day, the music's gonna burn in hell. It's gonna disintegrate into the earth. Like, yeah, it might be stored on some cloud somewhere, but eventually humans are going to die out. No one's going to listen to it. But if you convince yourself that there is a meaning, you will get so worked up and immersed in it that you will be satisfied with your life.